Buongiorno, buon popolo. As we come to celebrate Christmas and the New Year, I would like to wish you and all those whom you love the joy and peace of the Christ child and the assurance of my prayers and blessings at this season. Our parish church is an expression of the presence of God, whose birth we remember at this time of year. And as we do so, we commit ourselves afresh to the faith that we have received in Jesus Christ. God became human and made plain the character of love which we share in the community of all baptized Christians everywhere and through all of time. I do encourage you to come to church over Christmas. We have our crib service at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve with a contemporary and humorous take on the Nativity story, along with traditional carols and all the anticipation of the night before Christmas. At 11:30 p.m, our midnight Eucharist begins, when we will process the figure of the infant Christ and bless the crib and share mystical communion with the angels who sang to the shepherds on that first Christmas night. On Christmas Day, Sunday this year, our usual services will be at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. But please note there will be no parish breakfast on Sunday and no Zoom service at 5 p.m. In the coming week, we have our Tuesday Eucharist as usual at 6:30 p.m. and our place of welcome on Wednesday. In fact, we've been asked to extend our place of welcome for the next 2 Wednesdays to 5 p.m. as part of the City Council's network of warm meeting places. In addition, our soup lunch on Tuesday, the 3rd of January, will be as usual 12:30 to 1:30, but again we're going to keep the church hall heated and open until 5 p.m. that day, which means we're looking for volunteers to help keep the building open, make hot drinks and welcome any visitors who might come. If you think you could give an hour to one of those dates, please speak to myself or Elizabeth Brown or Helen Swan, and we will collate a rota for the team. The council are paying our costs, and this is a simple but important act of hospitality at this season of the year. There will be no email or vicar's message next week, so can I also give you advance notice of our celebration on Friday, the 6th of January, of the Feast of the Epiphany, the coming of the Magi to the stable. We will have a song service at 6:30 p.m. in church, followed by a 12th night party at the vicarage, and everyone is welcome. I hope in some measure these events help remind us of our core purpose at St. Francis, to be a place of worship, community and service, an expression of God's love as demonstrated in Jesus. Of course, we're not perfect, and it doesn't mean that sometimes we don't make mistakes or mess up on our call to be agents and witnesses of God's love. But the loving nature of God is that we are always able to return to him, to seek his forgiveness and start afresh. All that is required is the acknowledgement of the truth about ourselves that is revealed when we turn towards the light which Christ brings into the world, the light which leads us into paths of justice, peace, and the integrity of creation. Let all our prayers, all our thoughts, all our words and our actions follow these paths that Jesus sets before us, and remember that the start and finish of our discipleship is our worship of the baby born in Bethlehem, giving worth to him and being worthy of him. Happy Christmas to you all.